Ever notice how some people command respect without even trying? Nobody interrupts them. Nobody wastes their time. And here's the part that hurts. They're not necessarily smarter, richer, or more talented than you. The truth is, they know a simple psychological trick you were never taught. Once you understand it, your whole perspective on respect and power will change. Think about everyday life. Someone cuts in line and you stay quiet. A friend cancels plans last minute for the third time and you just smile. A coworker takes credit for your idea and you let it slide. What you're really doing in these moments is teaching people how to treat you. You're training them to see you as someone they can ignore or walk over. And here's the kicker. The people who never deal with this aren't lucky. They're applying a dark psychological secret that goes all the way back to Machiavelli, 500 years ago. This secret separates people who command respect from people who beg for approval. And here's the shocking truth. Being liked is not always a strength. In fact, the constant need to be liked makes you weak. Every time you bend over backward to please others, you're giving away your power. The harder you chase approval, the less respect you get. It feels backwards. But think about it. The people you truly respect, are they the ones always trying to win you over? Or are they the ones who seem completely fine without your approval? When being liked becomes your priority, you make yourself predictable. People know exactly how you'll react. They know you'll smile through disrespect. They know you'll agree even when they're wrong. They know you'll show up even when they don't respect your time. Predictable equals disposable. And that's the real weakness of people pleasing. Now let's flip the script. If approval makes you weak, then what makes you strong? Respect. Not the polite kind people fake when they're being nice. I'm talking about deep, instinctive respect that changes how people treat you. Real respect is built on one simple principle: consequences. When people know that crossing you comes with a cost, they hesitate. They think twice before wasting your time, insulting you, or ignoring you. But when people know they can walk over you with no pushback, guess what they'll do? Exactly that. This is where most people get it wrong. They think respect comes from success, talent, or charm. But that's not respect. That's admiration. True respect comes from boundaries that mean something. If someone disrespects you and you do nothing, you've taught them that disrespecting you is free. They'll keep doing it. But if you enforce a consequence immediately, they lose your time, your energy, or your cooperation. They learn quickly not to try it again. That's the dark power of respect. It's not about scaring people. It's about teaching them you won't tolerate disrespect. This is why the nicest people often get treated the worst. They've made themselves safe to disrespect. Once people see you as safe to mistreat, real respect becomes impossible. But the moment you create scarcity, when your time, your presence, and your energy actually mean something, everything changes. People start watching their words around you. They start treating you carefully. They start valuing you. Machiavelli said, "Men are so simple and so ready to obey present necessities that he who deceives will always find someone who allows it." People will treat you exactly the way you allow them to treat you. Respect reinforces itself. The more you demand it, the more you get it. The more you get it, the easier it is to demand. Here's something most people don't realize. Every interaction is about control. Who controls the conversation? Who controls the terms of the relationship? Who controls the outcome? And here's the brutal truth. If you don't know who's in control, it's not you. Approval seekers give away control constantly. Every time you change your behavior to win someone's approval, you've put them in charge of your actions. Every time you bite your tongue to avoid conflict, you've handed them control of your voice. Every time you say yes when you want to say no, you've given them control of your choices. That's the psychology of powerlessness. But people who don't need approval, they hold control. They speak their mind regardless of reactions. They make decisions based on what they want, not what others expect. They set the terms instead of accepting them. That's why approval addiction is so dangerous. It's not just about feelings. It's about who gets to decide your life. When you need approval to feel okay, you've basically handed people the remote control to your emotions. They can push your buttons with guilt, shame, or validation. And when you're addicted to approval, you'll compromise your values, hide your real self, and bend into whatever shape pleases others. That's not respect. That's slavery with extra steps. But when you stop performing for approval, something powerful happens. You become unpredictable. People can't manipulate you because you're no longer seeking their validation. Your decisions become clearer. Instead of asking, what makes them happy, you ask, what's right for me? Some people will leave your life when they lose control over you, and that's good. The ones who stay will respect you more than ever. Your need for approval isn't just a habit, it's an addiction. Compliments, likes, validation, they give your brain a dopamine hit, the same chemical released with drugs. And just like drugs, once the high fades, you crave another hit. People figure this out quickly. They realize they can control you with tiny doses of approval. A little praise gets you to work late. A kind word gets you to forgive bad behavior. A compliment makes you ignore disrespect. That's the trap of approval addiction. It makes you easy to control. And the only way out is to break the cycle. You have to be willing to be disliked, criticized, or misunderstood. You have to value your own opinion more than everyone else's combined. That's how you reclaim your power. So how do you do it? By applying Machiavellian rules to command respect. 1. Speak less, act more. Don't explain, defend, or beg. Let action speak. 2. Never chase approval. If they don't value you, walk away. Indifference is magnetic. 3. Stay cold under attack. When they can't shake you emotionally, they lose power. 4. Be unpredictable. Predictability makes you easy to control. Keep them guessing. 5. Enforce boundaries fast. No long speeches. No repeated warnings. Just act. Finally, remember this. Scarcity creates value. The more available you are, the less people value you. The rarer your time and energy, the more people respect it. Stop being background noise in people's lives. Become the person they think twice before crossing. Because respect isn't given, it's commanded. And the moment you stop begging for approval, you'll start living with power.